everyone, I am Phantom here, and today I'm going to be doing a quick review on the Motorola Droid 3 phone from Verizon. So to get started, I'm going to show you the buttons on the phone, and then I'll go into more of the apps and what the phone's insides. So basically, the beginning I'll show you is on the top of the phone. There is a 3.5mm headphone jack and the power and hold button. The difference is the power it on and off, you have to hold it down and it'll power up, or hold it down and it'll give you a message on the screen, or just to make it hold, you press it once, just like every other smartphone. On the left side of the phone, there is a micro USB slot, which acts as the charger and a way to hook it up to a computer. And it also has a mini HDMI out. This will make it so you can hook up your phone to an HD TV. On the bottom, there is your speakerphone on the back, but that's pretty much for the bottom of the phone. And for the left side, there is the volume rocker. On the front of the phone, there is a 3 megapixel camera and some light sensors, so when you hold it up to your face, the phone will go black to save energy. And on the front, there is your classic Droid buttons, the search, the back, the home, and the menu button. And on the back, there is a 8 megapixel camera, which does HD video up to 1080p, which is the maximum resolution, and there's a flash. Also, there is the Motorola sign, the Verizon wireless logo, and the Google Android logo. And here is your microphone and speakerphone. Now, to start up, I'm going to show you the insides of the phone. To open it, there's a little tab up top right next to the power button. After a little bit of effort, you'll open up the back of the phone where you can insert the battery. It has your Verizon wireless SIM card and a micro SD card slot, which it does not come included with one. You will have to buy one, and I'm pretty sure it is supported up to 32 gigabytes of memory. Now, you need to once you return the back casing onto the phone. Sorry, this is a pain. You have to push down, make sure it's all nice on there. Push down all the sides so it doesn't pop open. You don't want your battery falling out. Alright, and next we will power up the phone. The reason it says Motorola dual-core technology is because this phone supports a 1 gigahertz or 1000 megahertz dual-core processor, which makes for really fast multitasking and just total operation of the phone. Another thing that this phone supports that is very desirable by everyone, there's a cool Droid intro. The one thing that everyone makes this phone so desirable, there's another microphone right there, very small, is its full 5-row QWERTY keyboard. For small hands, this may be very hard to navigate because of small hands. You may not be able to reach the middle keys, but with nice big hands, you should be able to type fairly easily on it. Now, this is what your first screen you're going to see is. The background may be different, but this is what the unlock screen looks like. It has your toggle between vibrate and sound, and it also has your unlock button and the time, the date, and what service you're running on. So to unlock it, you just pull across. Sorry about that. Alright, now, as you can see, this is the main home screen. It has 5 different tabs, I believe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is a 4-inch capacitive touchscreen with a resolution of 540 by 960. So it's on a full 1080 screen, but however, if you want to hook it up to your TV, you can have the full 1080 experience with your HDMI out. Because the video camera on the back does support full HD video 1080p. So, first thing I'm going to show you is the keyboard. We'll make a note. Alright, so now what I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to turn off the lights so you can see better. Alright, so let me focus real quick and I will get back to you. There we go, much better on the focus. Sorry about that, I wasn't looking at the screen. So this is the Android's built-in keyboard. It vibrates every time you press a button, so if I was going to type, I am Phantom, I would And as you heard, it vibrates when I press the keys. If you turn it upwards, the phone's layout changes, and you will see that the keyboard also changes along with it, like every other Droid phone. So, it does shrink. It makes it easier for the people with small hands to type. Now, the main thing that I was saying before that everyone really likes with this phone is the full keyboard. It's not a snap-up keyboard. You have to slide it all the way, which I personally like, but some people don't like that. And with the full QWERTY keyboard, 5-row, you can do a little navigating with the arrow keys over here. Has a delete button over here, and all the buttons you would see on a regular keyboard, plus a microphone search button, and it has your tab and some buttons that I actually am surprised to see, like a tab button, an at button, dedicated, and the microphone and search. Those are the the buttons I like to see. Sorry, let me turn this back on. I should probably increase the time, but oh well. Alright, so we'll go back home. It has the full Android marketplace. As you can see, give it a second to load because there are a lot of apps. Full Android marketplace with, I'm pretty sure it has probably over 200,000 apps now. It's taking an awfully long time to load. Is my wireless on? I have wireless on, it should be working. Now, one thing that I did find a downside with this phone is Verizon no longer gives unlimited data plans. They changed that, so now your unlimited data plans, they only require, like, you have your 2 GB plan, 4 GB plan, and so on. So, you don't have the unlimited data plans anymore. Number 2 is some of the apps on this phone that Verizon makes, like their ringtone downloader, you have to use their, you can't use wireless, you have to use their data. So that's another way they suck money out of you, which, I mean, I'm not a Verizon user, but this is just a Verizon phone that I decided to do a review on. So, looks like the marketplace isn't loading because my internet here is pretty bad, but we'll try again. And while I'm loading, I'll turn the lights back on to show you, to tell you more of the specs. So, the front camera here is a 3 megapixel camera, and a service light also appears up top for when you have a text message or a notification. There will be a green light up top right here that'll show a when you have a notification. It has a 3D graphics accelerator, which makes the graphics very, very smooth, which I am not used to with my phone, but I'm really liking the graphics on this, and it'll also help with gameplay for those people who like to play games. It has 512 megabytes of RAM, which is standard for like half a gig of RAM, which is a lot for a phone. That would actually be more than some of my parents have on their computers. But has again a dual-core 1 gigahertz processor, and the form factor is a bar. Oh, I forgot to go over the dimensions. The dimensions of the phone are 4.9 inches by 2.5 inches this way, the long way, and it is a half an inch thick, which is thicker, but that is because it has the slide keyboard, which is a pain to slide up when it's brand new. It'll probably loosen up, but very annoying to slide up at the beginning. Yeah, so what else can I show you guys? That's pretty much it. The texting has a built-in texting app. Sorry, wrong button. Has a built-in texting app, but you can download any third-party app from the App Store for free. It has your classic Facebook app. I would highly recommend downloading a free version of Fancy Widgets, which gives you this clock and also gives you weather down at the bottom here. Let's go back to apps. Alright, comes built in with your Books app, your Flash Player. This is a Flash-enabled phone. Your Gmail, your gallery. If you take pictures, it'll show your gallery. So, has your music player, which supports MP3 files, WAV files, and most standard media files. I can get back to you on that with the files. I can put it in the description down below. Let's see, what else does this phone have? This is actually my first time turning it on and playing with it. This is actually my friend's phone, so she went through it and made a few changes, but this is the first time I've actually held and played around with it. See, it has your YouTube voice. Actually, has a straight voicemail. Oops, that's text messages. Has your straight voicemail shortcut, so you can put that on the home screen. You can download a ringtone maker and make your own ringtones by recording. Let's see, anything else? Tango, that is a very useful app. Tango, you can download it on the Android store and the iPhone store, which is a FaceTime to FaceTime. So with the camera in the front, you can talk to your friends. It's almost like a Skype. You can video chat your friends on multiple platforms using iPhone or using Android. We have a Skype app on here. IM, you can download the standard IM, or I think this IM allows you to do most standard IMs. Let's see what else we got here. Sorry, I haven't looked at the phone. This is the first time I've actually held on to it and played around with it. But yeah, it has all the basic built-in things. She hasn't downloaded a lot of apps yet. But yeah, this is the Motorola 3 from Droid. The Motorola 3 from Verizon, which runs on Android, and very nice screen, capacitive 4-inch screen. Again, the 1 gigahertz processor, 500 megabytes of RAM, 3D graphics accelerator, 4-inch screen, 8 megapixel camera on the back, 3 megapixel camera on the front, and service light. And the back also has a flash, which I like to use for a flashlight app. Alright, that concludes my review of the Motorola Droid 3. I will see you guys later. As you can see, here's an example of the service light blinking. Just thought I'd show you guys that too, because it is very, very useful. That way you know you have a notification, you don't have to turn it on and... See, I got a text message. So, just thought I'd show you guys that.